everybody, it's your girl Faye Renee. It is time for Quarantine and Chill, episode 5. Reopenings, and great comebacks. This is gonna be a good one. Hey, but you know what you gotta do? You gotta hit the red subscribe button below. You have to. Hit the red subscribe button. I'd love to have your subscription. You will not be disappointed. And check the little bell once, and you'll be reminded every time I drop a crazy video. So, let's talk about these reopenings and the new normal. You guys remember my rule? It's a pandemic. You can do what you want. Part of the new normal with quarantine and chill is you can have a cocktail whenever you want to. Just don't have it before 11 o'clock or you might really be at alcoholic. But I think I'll have a Faye Renee special. See? Okay, let's get to this new normal. Let's go. You know, when I was growing up, my dad had a favorite saying. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that is so true. We are so spoiled. I want to go outside. I want to go back. I want to have dinner. I want to do everything I was doing before. That's over with. We must all learn to sacrifice. And then we can enjoy a better life, hopefully, in the new normal. We're just going to have to deal with it. So, let me tell you about the new normal. So for reopenings, for most of the states that have started to reopen, the new normal is number 1. Masks. You must wear masks in all public settings where other people are gathered. You are wearing the mask simply to keep the next person safe. You could be feeling great and you could be carrying the virus. And it might kill that person. Do you want that on your... Anyway. Some of y'all don't care. Hey, Wisconsin, what's up? Colorado. Hey, you know, there was a barber that they highlighted on the news. I think it was Colorado. He was the first one to open up. I won't say what race he was. He was just cutting hair. Baby, he was on TV tonight. He gave coronavirus to 12 unsuspecting people that really needed a haircut. So we don't know. You know, with the risk factor, somebody ain't gonna make it out of 12, maybe 2. So wear your mask. Thank you, my good friend TB, because baby, this is an N95, the real deal. Because they curtail to your face, and they've got the filters and stuff. Anyway, this is the first step with new normal, masks. The next step in the new normal is curbside pickups. Even the finest restaurants, that's the one thing I'm gonna miss. You can't go and have a cozy dinner, you know, on a nice date. But you can order that dinner and just drive up and pick it up curbside. That's part of the new normal. And then the third thing about the new normal is modified openings or limited capacities. So a lot of places are only gonna do 25% capacity. You've seen this already in some stores. You get in line. I went to a beauty supply store, and they had a lot of advertising saying, come wearing your stuff. So I wore my mask and my gloves. I waited outside. There was only one person in front of me. They only let 7 people in the entire store. I thought that was great. I had the whole store to myself, shop as long as I liked, and when I checked out and walked out the door, the man let in another person. So I was never within 8 or 15 feet of anyone. And of course, I washed and sprayed all my items when I got home. And then let them sit out 24 hours. I'm not taking a chance. But you gotta go out and you gotta buy things. And then get your butt back inside. Okay, back to reopenings. Let's do the bad news first. The bad news is we've lost the summer and the fall games. You can forget about football and all that other stuff in America. I don't know what they're doing elsewhere, but we're not gonna have the football games. We cannot have the large stadium games. So forget about it. I heard that they may do high-speed races like Indianapolis 500, But that's different. But that's still exposing some people that works there, but it won't expose millions of people that usually go out to Indiana. I mean, it's flooded. That's their big deal. So they lost that money. Sorry. Basically, forget about large outdoor concerts, especially in states that have yet to open, or cities like New York City and Chicago. They're not playing in these cities. We have the highest rate. We open up big old stadiums and Chicago stadiums. We may as well just put a gun to our heads. So I'm glad I got a governor like that, and thank God that Cuomo is in New York. Somebody's got to play it tough. We just got to tough it out. People act like they're in Vietnam War. I know some veterans that have been there. Just the stories make the hair stand up on the back of your neck. That's really a war. This is a different kind of war. This is a war where I still can eat food, go to bed, drink whiskey, do what the hell I want to do. Forget about large groupings such as swimming, public swimming pools and stuff like that. So this means a lot of young people and teenagers, they're not going to have summer jobs, so they're going to be in your hair. You still raising kids like that? Hats off to you, baby. You got them for the summer. You're going to get to really know your kids this year. I know that. Get creative. Now, sad to say, a lot of countries and states that reopened early and were doing great, so they thought, as far as trade and economy, they've had to close. They have super surges and spikes. The science is real. The science is true. So Saudi Arabia had to close again. And they were doing great, so they thought. Some states that had to extend their stay even longer. Washington, D.C. has extended theirs, I think, to June. California is extended until June sometime. Right here in Illinois, my kind of town, Pritzker has got us to May 31st, and he's going to think about extending it further if the numbers are not down. And I'm all with that. I can wait. I can wait for something good. You know, don't just settle. And y'all know New York City is on lockdown. Cuomo is not playing. Some of the surrounding counties and areas are opening because they have very low counts. But the city is infested, just like Chicago is high. We're very high. But the outlying counties, some of them are probably going to open. But Chicago can't open. We're in the red. We are a hot spot. Even Hawaii is extended to May 31st. They're not doing so great. But the lockdown saves lives. Okay, I gotta stand up for this one. Y'all know that Florida and Wisconsin and Colorado went buck wild. Oh, they just opened up everything. They swimming, they doing everything, you know. Needless to say, I will not be visiting those states in the next 2 years. See ya on the internet. The best news today is the theater is coming back. Yes, my movie theater is coming back. I knew it was never gone for long. It's supposed to reopen the theaters, most of them across the country. Some are opening now in those wild open states. But in my town, they may open in mid-June. If they do, I may risk it all and go in full hazmat suit. I may buy 4 seats. I know they're only going to do 50% capacity, but I usually buy 2 seats. I may buy 3. I'm serious. Nobody is sitting close to me. And I am going to have my wraparound glasses, my N95 mask, my plastic face shield like the one you see in the doctor's office, and my gloves. I'll have 2 pairs. One that I wear there, and when I'm leaving, a different pair. But I will do it because I love the movies, and that's what I do. Here is a gigantic announcement of a comeback. The drive-in. Yes, the drive-in. Everyone in America thought it was dead. It never really died. It just dwindled down. There's only 325 drive-ins left in America altogether. They are making a huge comeback. Some have already reopened this weekend as of the 15th in different states. They are refurbishing. They are happy as a lamb. Now, if you're smart and you have some money, you buy one. But guess what's bigger than that? IMAX and Tribeca have partnered together to open up new drive-in theaters or refurbish some. And it's called Tribeca Drive-In. Yes, that's Tribeca, the one and only, co-founded by my man, my favorite actor, Robert De Niro. So Robert De Niro got in on this and said, we're not gonna let this happen. So now we're gonna have Tribeca drive-ins. So check your listings. They're gonna announce within the next 2 weeks which movies are playing where, coming to a state near you. And you know what's super cool? The Tribeca drive-ins are gonna adhere each one uniquely to the community. So for instance, if it's in Chicago, you know it's gonna have all that Chicago paraphernalia, etc. So it'll feel really good to you. So just think, you can go with your loved ones, the people that you've been in shelter with or not. But you can cozy up at the drive-in and feel safe with the one you're with, that they don't have COVID. Your kids, your family, your mom, your aunt, your uncle, your grandfather, and get out and get some fresh air and have food, popcorn, folks, and fun. I know that's corny, but that is an Americana pastime. I can't wait for the drive-in. That's the biggest news of the day. Huge comeback. So we got the theaters and the drive-in. So we got some stuff. So in the meantime, you still want to know how to chill out at home and what to watch on Netflix or cable? I got 2 new lists below. I have a list below attached of what's most popular on Netflix right now, Netflix series. I have a second list of on-demand movies that pretty much are first-run movies that are showing on demand that you can find on your cable provider, and you're gonna have to pay some money for it. That's in the interim. Or you can just wait a couple of weeks until the theaters come back and the drive-in is reintroduced, and you can watch whatever's free on cable. Until then, that's it, that's all. Everybody quarantine and chill, be kind to somebody, be good to yourself, and above all, please stay safe. This is Faye Renee. Good night. I'm still at home quarantining and chilling. It's been 9 or 10 weeks. I'm going crazy. No, I'm not. No more crazy than usual.